Well, this was a request, so I have to do it. Brother, there's too many of you dying.
Well, big hello to all you music hippies out there, and welcome to another episode of the Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour. The Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour features limited edition music we've recorded here on the farm and on the road for our Americana Roots music show that appears on PBS affiliates across the nation, Jammin' at Hippie Jacks. I'm going to continue playing some music from our last festival this week. We had some real interesting first-time players coming. We had a new friend named Ben Reel, who showed up with Tommy Womack, who just happened to be playing the Blue Plate Special. I think it was the Wednesday before the festival. And so I had the good fortune to be at WDVX for the Blue Plate Special that day, which is one of my favorite things to do. And Ben was there playing, so we started out friends. He showed up on the farm Sunday evening with Tommy Womack's. And he brought some real nice, mellow Sunday afternoon music for us, just what we needed at the time. He started out with What Is Done, moved into Heart Just Won't Heal. Then he did Old and Wise, which represented all of us that were there that afternoon. And then Rainy Night was the closer. And then he got on a plane the next day, and he flew on back to Ireland, where he assumed there'd be many more fall rainy nights. This is Ben Reel. What Is Done? Our buddy, our new friend Ben Reel is here for one more day. We were together at the Blue Plate in Knoxville on Wednesday. Had the pleasure to see his show there, and it was mighty fine. And we are, as always, very happy to reach out to our brothers from across the ocean. But Ben's going back to Ireland tomorrow. He's been dragging around. He's sorry, yeah. He's been dragging around with Tommy all over the country, hasn't he? How many shows have you done in the last week? 8 or 9. Remember, Jimmy Thackeray once told me he did 380 shows one year. I said, how in God's name did you do 380 shows? He said, 2 a day. Oh, yeah. 2 a day. That's when you know you're working. You ready, Ben? This is our good buddy, our new friend from across the pond, Ben Reel. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you very much, Happy Jack. Thank you. Great to be here. Cool place. I just talk about 2 shows a day. I visited Graceland there yesterday. And I think Elvis used to do 2 shows a day, didn't he?
Yeah, the Stones.
So that's it. This is the end of my trip. Kind of, this is my last stand. So I guess I'll start with this song. It's called What Is Done. The door is closed, there's no going back. Don't beat yourself up, you can't change the past. Your future is now, and your moment is here. For what is done cannot be undone. This God said, I think therefore I am. That's all we have. We're like a house built on sound. So use all your reason. Go ahead with your plan. For what is done cannot be undone. Forgive yourself, or you will not be forgiven. You can go on living. Just say you're sorry and look straight ahead. For what is done cannot be undone. All the mistakes that you made, not part of you, not part of you. If there was one thing that you could change, what would you do? What would you do? Tell me, what would you do? Gotta learn from the past, from mistakes that were made. You can't turn the clock back, you can't take back what you said. So forgive each other, for we're all to blame. For what is done cannot be undone. For what is done cannot be undone. For what is done cannot be undone. It's finished. Thank you very much, folks. Hope you've been having a great weekend. We're going to go gentle on you since it's Sunday evening. Keep it nice and chilled. And welcome to my special friend and special guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tommy Womack.
Nice to see you again.
You're going to see Tommy doing his set later on after my show, I think.
After dinner.
After dinner, yeah.
Ben, dinner, then me. Dinner for Jack now. But
dinner sounds good.
You okay?
I'm looking forward to the dinner, yeah. I hear the food's good down here. So, this is a song I actually wrote in Nashville. Co-wrote this song with a wonderful lady called Erin Kelly. You probably know her. It's a song for the broken heart. It's called Heart Just Won't Heal. Where Bob Dylan says, and like a rolling stone, how does it feel? I'm saying this one, I know how it feels. 1, 2, 3. I don't talk to strangers, keep it all to myself. I put on a smile like everyone else in this big old world. Another face in the crowd. And when I look in your eyes, I understand somehow. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I know how it feels when your heart just won't heal. Your heart just won't heal. You miss their love, someone who cares. You feel their presence everywhere, like a shadow that just keeps hanging around. In the darkness, the loneliness profound. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I know how it feels when your heart just won't heal. Your heart just won't heal. You can pray for a miracle, it never comes true. The best that you get is someone to talk to. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I know how it feels when your heart just won't heal. The heart just won't heal. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I know how it feels when your heart just won't heal. The 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 heart just won't heal. Heart just won't heal. Oh, my heart just won't heal. My heart just won't heal. The heart just won't heal. All right. Thank you. It's one called Feel Alive. It's on an album called Time to Get Real, which it's one of the albums I have over on the merch tent, including my new record called Darkness and the Light. Can you feel your heart beating next to mine? Next to mine. Do you believe? Do you believe our love will last for all time? For all time. Pain and suffering makes you feel alive. Oh, makes you feel alive. Can you feel? Can you feel our hearts are breaking all the time? All the time. You're never free. You're never free until you're free. Your crazy mind. crazy mind. All this pain and suffering makes you feel alive. Oh, makes you feel alive. All right. Womack. Feel the heat. Feel the heat whenever your soul crosses the line. Crosses the line. You can't conceal. You can't conceal away yourself when you die. When you die. All this pain and suffering makes you feel alive. Oh, makes you feel alive. All this pain and suffering makes you feel alive. Oh, makes you feel alive. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a song called Old and Wise for you. I don't see that many teenagers around here today. Hands up all the old and wise people here. Anybody wise? Oh yeah, we got wise wisdom.
Old, wise, old, wise.
I think the older we get, the more unwise we get. But
The farther one travels, the less one knows.
exactly, yeah. Nicely put, Tommy.
George Harrison said that.
Yeah.
And he probably got it from some Swami somewhere. Sorry, your show. I'll shut up.
The Matarachi or somebody said once that. It's the end of the world when your heart stops beating. When your body gets cold, you start losing the feeling. Well, I ain't gonna die for a long time yet. I'll be around for a long time, you can bet. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. See the autumn days of my life. You, my love, still by my side. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. I don't wanna overdose like a rock and roll star. I choke in my vomit after whiskey in the jar. I get a fire in my belly now the older I get. I'm gonna live my life with no regret. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. See the autumn days of my life. You, my love, still by my side. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. That's right, yeah. Woo! I don't wanna burn out like a shooting star. I or end up in a wreckage in a flash sports car. I wanna cruise down the motorway when I'm 75. With my guitar in the back, I'm a woman by my side. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. See the autumn days of my life. You, my woman, still by my side. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. Well, I hope that I grow old and wise. Live the twilight years of my life. You, my love, still by my side. Oh, I hope that I grow old and wise. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm heading back to Ireland in the morning. Have to catch a flight at 8 o'clock in the morning from Nashville, early start. So, yeah, we've been over here for 3 weeks now. It started off in New York, travelled down to Atlanta then to meet Tommy, and we done about 8 or 9 shows together. It's been great. He showed me some great scenery around America. He brought me to Cracker Barrel and Waffle House. And
That's it.
yeah, I've put on a bit of stone and weight, yeah.
There was a country star that came into the Waffle House at the same time as we were eating last night, and I can't place him. I know him if I saw him on a CMT video or something, but I don't follow that stuff much. So
I think it was Garrett Brooks, was it?
It wasn't Garth. I would have known if it was Garth by his girth. Ba-dum-bum.
Well, anyway, tomorrow I'm going back home, and it's probably, by the time I reach Ireland, it's going to be the 1st of October. So it'll probably be raining. So this is one called Rainy Night. I've been thinking about home now lately, thinking about all those good times, thinking about my childhood memories, playing football in the fields in the summer. I've been wondering about my old school friends and the sweetheart that I used to fancy. Is she married? Where is she now? Would she still catch my eye in a crowd now? It's a rainy night in Ireland, what's new? It's a rainy night. See, I left my home many years ago. Went to work in New York City. I travel around this whole world I've roamed. I settled down with a girl in Sydney. I haven't been back in a long time now. It's got me thinking it's been overdue. I called my mother on the telephone. What's the latest news from home now? It's a rainy night in Ireland, what's new? It's a rainy night. Ooh, I dream of you when I'm gone. Ooh, I've yearned for you for so long. I'm missing you. All right, And my mother said, it's a rainy night in Ireland, what's new? It's a rainy night, but I'm still missing you. It's a rainy night in Ireland, what's new? It's a rainy night. Who's gonna stop the rain? Thank you. Thank you very much. Bit of Irish homesick blues there for you.
That was Ben Reel closing out that set with What Is Done. Jamming at Hippie Jacks, in partnership with the town of Livingston, is producing a free concert on the square in Livingston, Tennessee on November 2nd, started at 2 p.m. Central Time. We're going to present Wilder Mountain, followed by Jimmy Daddy Davis, and then we're going to finish up with the great Darrell Scott. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time in Livingston, Tennessee, in Overton County. It's going to be a great show. It's a free show. It is, however, a food drive and a shoe drive, so if you're able, bring some food donations or some shoes you don't want. We're going to play some outlaw gospel from the last festival. From Sunday night, we're going to open up with Nate Barrett playing his binpo, which is obviously an African instrument. Very cool tune, very cool instrument. Then we're going to move into Daniel Kimbrough standing alone, playing a little hymn on his bass, a little instrumental. And then Mountain Soul doing The River of Life. And then our friend Bill Alexander doing The Devil's Door and The Purple Fiddle.
Hey, y'all. My name's Nate. This is my beer bell. I might need your help here in a second. A little group participation. When you hear me sing, Ola E La E La, you just say and sing in the prettiest voice you got, O Lele, O Lele. So I go, Ola E La E La. You go, Ola E La E La. O Lele. That's it.
Ola e la e la, 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 ola e la e la.
We got another song after this, but somebody in our campsite this afternoon was talking about an old hymn that they really like, and it's a hymn I really like too, and I don't know the words to it, so I decided to play it for y'all. Let me see if I can remember how every part goes here.
Remind everybody that Jammin' at Hippie Jack's, in partnership with the town of Livingston, is going to produce a free concert on the square in Livingston in Overton County on the Plateau in Middle Tennessee, Saturday, November 2nd, starting at 2 p.m. Central Time now, children. And this free concert will feature Wilder Mountain, Jimmy Daddy Davis, and to close it out, the great Daryl Scott. What a great opportunity for some wonderful free music in a beautiful place. Take a drive and see the colors. For more information, www.homeofamericana.com, or you can call 931-445-2072.
Y'all know who that guy is. The staff accompanist to Hippie Jacks. The man who makes everybody sound like they always wanted to. Greg Horn. So, me and Corey, our granddad, used to preach up over home in Sneedville, Tennessee. And he gave a sermon often, and it was Dad's favorite sermon. Some of you guys met my dad this weekend. It was Dad's favorite sermon, and it was my favorite sermon. He preached in a little old house up on the hill across from the Hardys, which is pretty much downtown Sneedville, a Hardee's and a hill. And he gave a sermon about, Granddad was a big-time fisherman, and he said his favorite sermon to give was about the river of life. And he used to always say that when he went on, he would fish in the river of life, which I thought was a great thing. So this is a song that my dad wrote called The River of Life. There's a long and narrow trail leading to the valley across the Great Divide, where a crystal river is flowing. Someday I will rest by its side. and I'll make my campsite water. I'll meet glad mornings on high. When I rest by that crystal white fountain, let me fish in the river of life. Let me fish in the river of life. Let me cast with the angels in white. When I rest by the crystal white fountain, let me fish in the river of life. When the light shines down from the Father and reflects in 10,000 hues, I'll cast my line out in the water, a river that runs the bright blue. All my friends who have gone on before me will gather together once more, and all they'll tell tales of the journey when we cast on heaven's fair shore. There'll be fish in the river of life. We'll dance with the angels in white. Let my rest by the crystal white fountain. There'll be fish in the river of life. Oh Lord, let me safe through life's journey. Lay death's dark shadows aside. When I rest by that crystal white fountain, please let me fish in the river of life. Let me fish in the river of life. Let me dance with the angels in white. When I rest by the crystal white fountain, let me fish in the river of life. Said when I rest by the crystal white fountain, let me fish in the river of life. Thanks. Gary, Greg, Corey, Millie, thank you.
Daniel Kimbrough. You know, we got mountains, we got hippies, we got peace, and we got love. And Barry Basket Bill, and sometimes I'm also known as the Appalachian Hippie Poet. And the two pieces I'm going to perform tonight are about love. This first one is called The Devil's Door. The old man, he quit drinking last night. It was early. He wanted to see if he could. He wanted to know without a glass in his hand did he still cry and weep for his golden wedding band. But he was at it again before the dawn, whiskey in a glass and some sad old love song. And when light first broke upon the land, he was not of this world, but still a sad man. 'Cause that old brown whiskey, she kills the mind, but the pain in the heart is still beating time. And when he awoke on up in the day, he asked the good Lord to help find a new way. 'Cause that whiskey road he'd been before, and it only leads to the devil's door. And this next piece is called The Purple Fiddle. She played the purple fiddle. Uncle Sam, red, white, and blue, said, "Sign up, boy, or we're coming after you." She played the purple fiddle, played it all night long. They held each other tight and made love in the dawn. She played the purple fiddle, suitcase in his hand, waving out the window, bound for a foreign land. She played the purple fiddle, hung yellow ribbons about the town. She played the purple fiddle. Oh, it was a lonesome sound. She played the purple fiddle, We regret to inform she played the purple fiddle, and for him she did mourn. She played the purple fiddle, casket red, white, and blue. She played the purple fiddle and cried for love so true. She played the purple fiddle, never again. She never played that purple fiddle. She just cried for him. She played the purple fiddle, her mother in the ground. She played the purple fiddle. Oh, it was a lonesome sound. She played the purple fiddle for her father too. She played the purple fiddle for the father she never knew. She played the purple fiddle for the father she never knew.
That was Bill Alexander finishing up with the purple fiddle there. Thank you for your poetry, Bill. I want to remind you all again that you're listening to the Jammin' and Hippie Jacks Radio Hour right here on Knoxville Zone WTVX 89.9 and 102.9 on your radio dial. And for those of you like my friend Billy Bob Wombat who are out of listening range, you can get us on the World Wide Web at www.wdvx.com and listen to the stream. We're going to move right into my good friends, the Wild Ponies, Doug and Talisha Williams. They're going to be joined on stage by several friends, and they're going to do Another Chance, a great outlaw gospel tune.
Well, thank you guys for sticking around. We're really glad to have a crowd for the Outlaw Gospel. Thanks for coming. Me and Talisha, we were on the way out of the country, and we decided that we wanted to come back and take a little bit of y'all with us. So it means a lot to us that you're still here, and thank you so much. So we'll do. This is one of ours that we wrote, and we didn't play it in our set on Friday afternoon, so we thought it's a gospel song, it's a gospel evening, so we'll do a little outlaw gospel, and got a few people to come help out. So
we have a lovely choir.
A lovely choir.
Lovely choir tonight. It seems unfair the way it went down. She knew she shouldn't have been hanging around with that rich kid and his drugs. His daddy's money kept him in the clear, but Mandy ended up doing a few years. Now she's out on her own. She runs a little nail salon and building where everyone's just trying to move on, just trying to move on. Hallelujah, thank the Lord. For another chance. Hallelujah, thank the Lord. For another chance. Janie lives up on the second floor. She works at the cafe right next door. She's taking it day by day. Late at night when she's all alone, the cravings hit. She picks up the phone. She's been working hard to get her life on track. It's been 40 rise. Hallelujah.
Thank the Lord.
For another chance.
Hallelujah. Thank the Lord.
For another chance. There's a quiet old man up on the 3rd floor. Janie sees a note posted on his door. It says, the whole world. It's been 2 weeks since anybody's heard from him. So finally, the police just bust on in. Take a look. Well, it's no surprise he's still sitting right there. Empty pill bottles all around his chair. Looks like he's finally going home. Singing Greg Horn, Millie Cavender, Jay Clark, Ricky and Michael Davis, Scott McMahon, Jake Weinbrenner, Doug Williams. I'm Talisha.
That was Doug and Talisha doing Another Chance right here at Jammin' at Hippie Jack's Outlaw Gospel Night. That was from our last fall festival. We're going to move into Scott McMahon. Well, he got me. He came out with his son Cameron, who's just about to head off to college, and they did a song he just wrote called Hippie's Farm. I got to say, I had to like it.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? So they said, "Do you want to play Outlaw Gospel again?" I said, "Yeah." And I'm gonna play a song that I just finished writing in the van a few minutes ago. And seeing as how this is one of my last weekends with my son Cameron here before he graduates and heads off to college, figured I'd get him up on stage with me.
I'm going to do my best not to butcher it. I can't make any promises. There's the professional musician, and then there's the son. So we'll see if the hereditary traits have actually come down the line. So
It'll be great. This is my second time here at Hippies, and I just had to write a song about it. It's been life-changing for me, so hopefully the song reflects that. It's called Down on Hippie's Farm. I wanna drink from the river
I wanna hold the water in my hands till my thirst is no longer haunts me. I feel my soul rise again. I wanna walk with you through the valley. I wanna hold your hand all the way. I wanna stand in the grass with bare feet. Feel my soul rise again. Rising, rising, let my soul move through the stars. I feel my soul rising when I'm down on Hippie's farm. I wanna sing with you by the campfire. I wanna tell stories till dawn. I wanna see your love light shining and feel my soul rise again. Rising, rising, let my soul move through the stars. I feel my soul rising when I'm down on Hippie's farm. When I'm down on Hippie's farm. Hey, thank you so much. I'm Scott McMahon, Greg Horn, Corey Kimbrough, and Mr. Nate Barrett back here on drums. This is my son, Cameron McMahon. Thanks so much, guys.
I got to say, I like that song. I want to thank you for listening today to the Jamin and Hippie Jack Radio Hour, which airs every Saturday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time right here on WDVX. If you'd like to know more about Jamin and Hippie Jacks and all things hippie, our website is www.jammin@hippiejacks.com, or call us on the farm at 931-445-2072, and we'll tell you all about our festivals and events. Jamin and Hippie Jacks operates under the 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Council of Americana Roots Music, which is dedicated to presenting, promoting, and most importantly, preserving Americana Roots music. We got the nice free concert in Livingston, Tennessee next weekend, November 2nd, 2 p.m. For more information, www.homeofamericana.com. Well, we took the hippie bus and we drove to Nashville, the Second Harvest Food Bank, last Thursday. And thanks to Bill Alexander and a few other people, their generosity helped us purchase 4,800 pounds of food that we drove back to the mountain and took up to the Crawford Community Center and handed over to the Vines Ridge Church. And those folks are the hardest working people I've ever seen. They had already made up over 100 boxes of food to hand out that night, and there was all manner of wonderful people up there visiting in that community center, and hard-working people that had struggled all their lives that maybe needed just a little bit of help. And I had the privilege of watching people interact and people help each other, and I tell you, it was a wonderful thing. But it drives home the message all the time. And if in a small community like that, 100 people turn out that need a little extra food in their lives, then think of what's going on in the real world. Try to remember your local food banks. Try to volunteer a bit with your local organizations. It's the right thing to do. Be part of the solution. Good night, everybody.